Boom. Are we live? Are we live? Does that mean it's recording? What's that little sign at the top there? Okay, we're just gonna go. Yeah, boom. Let's get straight into it. Peace and blessings to everyone coming to this channel. This is kind of the new style now, the unedited, raw. I think you guys kind of like it. The last video did pretty well, alhamdulillah. So yeah, as you can see by the title of the video, a bit of a controversial title, I know. Kind of just let everyone's BPM return to normal, and I'm going to get into why I titled this video what I titled it, and you know, and kind of where I'm heading and directions and stuff like that, because I feel like these videos are beneficial for us as a community, me, because you know where I'm heading, what my direction is. I'm not just kind of doing things and you guys not really knowing what the reasoning behind it is, etc, etc. That's what it leads to a lot of confusion. So I think why these kind of chill, kind of, you know, sit down videos are beneficial is because I can just talk, you know, and you can just understand me and hopefully not misinterpret or misunderstand me. And that's the worst thing in life, is to be misunderstood. So alhamdulillah, I was going to get into it. So the reason I titled this video what it is because it was a decision that I'd made a long time ago. Sorry about the noise. I'm in a studio, by the way, so sorry if this is the noise is a bit annoying. But yeah, the reason I titled this video was because I feel like this was a decision that I made quite a while ago, in terms of no longer branding myself as a quote-unquote Nasheed artist, because I felt like it was similar to I mean, watch my video if you've not seen the one before this, and it kind of put a lot of stuff in context. But it's similarly along the lines of the whole kind of fake persona and trying to be something that I not necessarily think I am anymore. And when I say something that I'm not anymore, it's not the fact that, you know, I'm not practicing, or, you know, my faith is you know, low. In fact, you know, alhamdulillah, it's greater now than it ever was before. The fact was is the whole charade of parading as this person, and people thinking that you're this person, when in fact you're just a normal human being, and you no longer want to be held to those kind of standards of, like, you know, you were this, so you were this now, so that means you have to do X, Y, and Z. So there are multitude of reasons as to why I no longer want to be known as a Nasheed artist anymore, even though I felt like I made it quite clear maybe like 2 years ago, or whenever I stopped putting in the videos, you know, official Nasheed video or whatever. I just started to put official video, obviously doing loads of things that you know, the community wouldn't consider as you know, as things that a Nasheed artist should be doing. So, and for me, I was like, well, I'm not that anymore, so people would just people would just clock on by themselves. But I still find comments like these days saying things like in the songs that I'm releasing, you know, nowadays, that are clearly not Nasheed videos. Like, they're clearly just songs, but they're like, oh, what kind of Nasheed is this? You know, or is this a Nasheed? I'm like, it's clearly not. Like, why are you? And I'm like, okay, clearly there's some confusion going on here. I need to kind of say it, because I thought I made it clear, but evidently not. So I just want to kind of come out and say that, you know, I'm not a Nasheed artist. I haven't considered myself a Nasheed artist for many years now. I'm just an artist that makes music about my life, and obviously Islam is a huge component of that, and, you know, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is a huge component of that. So I will make songs like, you know, Ya Habibi whenever I feel like it. It's not to say that I'm not going to do things like that anymore. I won't do another like Talal Badu Alayna type song because oh, now I'm saying I'm not a Nasheed artist, I can't do that. No, I'm not boxing myself into anything that, oh, you know, I'm a normal artist now, so now I'm gonna make in, like, you know, twerk songs like, oh, there are women in the club, I ain't doing any of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just doing the truest representation of my life in the form of music as I can be. And looking at the kind of the world of the Nasheed artists, you know, your Mahir Zains and your Sami Yusufs and them man there, that's not me. Like, I think it goes without saying that you guys know that ain't me, and it's never been me, and I've never really tried to be that. I just kind of found myself in a box, in a bubble, and I was like, you know, and I was kind of doing stuff, and then it was creating this image of this, like, oh yeah, Nasheed artist. I'm like, Is it really? Like, because for me it's just music, and even the Arabic word nasheed, it just means song. So I feel like people have created this kind of like thing. Like, I don't know, it's weird, but it's something that I no longer want to be a part of. And I know the haters or the whatever, the naysayers going to be in the comments like, oh, he just, like, as I mentioned in the video before, he's saying things like, oh, he just used his used the Muslim community to get, you know, where he wanted to be, and then, you know, go where he really wanted to. In fact, the reason, one of the, you know, contributing reasons or contributing factors to this decision was because I wanted to be able to prove to myself that I could, this is like a side reason, it's not the main reason, but as a side reason, I just wanted to be able to prove to myself that I was good enough to make it without the support of, like, you know, being a nasheed artist. Because let's be honest, like, you know, it doesn't take much for you know, to kind of get support from the Muslim community. If you're, you know, you make a Muslim type song, you say Allah every 5 sentences and mashallah and this and that, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's amazing, because they feel like it's like blasphemy if you like criticize the song. Like, fam, if a song's not good, I don't care. In the sheet, like, it's not good. Like, you don't, just because it's an Islamic song, you don't get, like, you know, dean points for saying it's amazing. If it's dead, it's dead. Like, and I felt, that's what I felt, maybe in the back of my mind, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I felt in the back of my mind that some of the praise I was getting, or some of the, you know, what do you call it, you know, yeah, praise I was getting was just for the fact that it was I was making Muslim sounding music. I was making songs that were very, you know, terminology based and stuff like that. So people, just because, you know, they love Islam so much, they were just like, oh yeah, and I love this as well. I was like, nah, I want you to just like my music for the sake of it sounding good. Like, I don't want it to have to use any gimmick or anything to try and get me to a higher position. I just want to be able to be on the play on the same footing as every other artist out there, and not have any advantage or whatever, because I'm connected to a scene, or, you know, because I'm connected to a, or in this case, a religion, which, you know, obviously people are gonna, like, you know, support you and enjoy, because they're, you know, they're Muslim, I'm Muslim as well, so you're gonna be inclined to enjoy it. But I didn't want to use that as a handicap. I felt like it was a handicap I was using. I didn't want to use it. I just wanted to just be known as an artist who is Muslim, is very evidently Muslim. Like, he's definitely not afraid to show it, say it, but it's just not necessarily that's all that his music is about. It's about his life. It's not about Islam. It's not about, you know, the religion per se. It's about his life. It's about Khalid Sadiq's life. I don't know why I'm talking about myself in third person, but that's essentially what it is. And I feel like a lot of people did get it. Like, I know I'm maybe being unfair by saying everyone didn't get it. I feel like a lot of people did get the kind of the transition as it kind of happened, but I feel a lot of people didn't as well. Like, you know, kind of some of the songs I've been releasing, like I said recently, obviously not nasheeds, and just people just confused still, and like saying, oh, is this a nasheed or da 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 da. I'm like, whatever, I just gotta make a video to kind of make it clear. So that was the main thing that I wanted to kind of explain. I hope you guys understand it. And like I say, you don't have to necessarily agree with it. These videos ain't just like, you know, just trying to convince you that, you know, my point is right or my opinion is right. It's just, you know, how I'm feeling, how I'm doing things, and you know, you feel free to kind of feel how you want to feel about it. Like I say, I'm in the studio right now working on my my debut mixtape. So if you don't follow me on social media, on Instagram, follow me at Khalid Sadiq. Instead of an A, it's an X. And then I'll be announcing it on there soon with the artwork and the release date and stuff like that. And it's going to be obviously, like, yeah, music like to do with my life, but like essentially it's not just one kind of factor of my life, it's all of my life, you know. And if you're interested in it, bismillah, what, you know, listen to it. And if you're not, then don't, you know, you don't have to, you know, no one's forced. There's plenty of if you only want to listen to Nasheed Artist, there's plenty of the talented Nasheed artists out there that you can listen to. So you know, no one's forcing anyone to listen to anyone. But for the people that do you know, kind of stick with me and on me, are with me on this journey, I really do appreciate you. You know, and I look forward to wherever it's gonna go, and just kind of evolving together and seeing where this journey will take us, you know. I hope that's kind of made things kind of clear. new music. You know me ending these videos, it always gets kind of awkward. Yeah, new music coming out soon. Like I say, boom, literally in the studio right now working on the mixtape. Stay tuned. 2020 is going to be a lot of new stuff coming along. A lot of just music and maybe more videos like this. If you guys have any ideas, not like typical YouTube stuff like challenge videos and skits and all that, I'm not really on that, but if you have anything like to do with music that you want to see, whether it be behind the scenes or maybe just more kind of blogging stuff when I'm out and about performing or traveling, like let me know what you guys want to see to help build this connection, because I'm trying to connect with you. This is essentially what I'm doing right now, trying to connect with you, so you lot tell me how I can do that best, sort of thing, inshallah. I'm not going to waffle on this video. I don't want to make it too long, but inshallah I hope you guys are understanding and and even like I say, even if you don't agree, even we'll be able to just still come to a common ground, inshallah. Anyway, waffling now. Been lovely. Another quick uncut video, raw. Stay tuned for the next one, inshallah. Take care. Salam. Peace and blessings be upon you all. Should probably go and turn it off now. Yeah, I might leave this in, might not, maybe it's kind of awkward.